Ready? Good afternoon, everyone. Imagine you're starting college semester, not by buying books or planning your study schedule, but by deciding whether to eat, pay rent, or buy a textbook. That is the reality for far too many students across the entire country today. My name is Mac Elrichi, and I'm here to talk about a problem that is urgent and solvable: the outrageous cost of textbooks and how we can change the system. Let's start with the reality check. According to USPIRG, nearly 1 in 3 students say they've had to skip meals or even housing payments just to afford textbooks. Think about that one for a moment. We're not talking about optional resources or luxury items. We're talking about books that are required just to keep up in class. When students have to choose between dinner and digital code, something is deeply wrong with the system that is structured. On average, college students spend over $1,200 every year on textbooks and course materials, according to the College Board. Now imagine the impact that figure has on low-income students. That's nearly a month's rent, several weeks of groceries, or even a full tuition payment at some community colleges. Because of these costs, 65% of students skip buying required materials, and nearly all of them, 94%, report failing grades. This isn't just a financial issue, it's an academic one. But why are textbooks so expensive in the first place? It's not an accident, it's a system designed to trap students in a cycle of spending. Textbook publishers intentionally release new editions with minimal updates, forcing students to buy again and again. Online access codes are another trap. They're often required for homework or quizzes, but they're single use and tied to new purchases, cutting off the resale market entirely. And let's not forget, just a few publishers dominate most of the market. That kind of monopolistic control leaves students and even professors with very little room to push back. We need to stop pretending this is just how things work. It's exploitation. There's one way it can be solved. Optional educational resources, or OERs. Openly licensed course materials, including textbooks, videos, quizzes, and assignments. Organizations like OpenStax and MIT OpenCourseWare have made it possible for entire courses to be available to students for free. No more one size fits all, and every student starts the class with access to the same resources from day one. That's just academic equity in action. This isn't just a theory. OER works. In Florida, statewide OER initiatives save students over $220 million. That's real money, redirected from publishers' pockets to students' futures at UMass Amherst. A study found that students using OER materials had a 22% increase in GPA, a measurable positive impact. And here's the best part. OER is already being used from community colleges to top-tier universities. This isn't just a radical experiment, it's a growing, proven movement. So what are we to do right here at our university? We need a 3-step action plan. First, mandate OER use in the top 20 highest enrollment courses. These are the courses that affect most students, making the biggest financial and academic impact immediately. Second, offer faculty incentives, $500 stipends for every course they transition to OER. This acknowledges the time and effort required to redesign a syllabus and rewards it. And third, create a sustainable support system, an OER task force, and digital textbook hub hosted by the library. That gives students and faculty one central place to access and collaborate and grow OER usage. This is just the very beginning. To monitor OER progress and adaptation, a digital textbook hub updated regularly and integrated into our course registration system and faculty development workshops, helping instructors not just for OER. We're not just swapping out one kind of book for another, we're transforming the entire educational model into something more open and equitable and sustainable. But none of this will happen on its own. It starts with us, students, faculty, and the community members, raising our voices, sign petitions, email the provost and academic leadership, talk to your professors, Ask them if they've considered OER. Spread the word. We have a historic opportunity to challenge the status quo and rewrite the rules of academic access. Education should empower, not impoverish. So let's stop paying for overpriced textbooks and start building a future where no student has to choose between success and survival. Thank you.